On Tuesday, the US benchmark stock indexes are logging sharp gains. Investors cheered the strong ISM Services PMI for March. Last month, the US services sector gathered momentum with the PMI surging to 63.7, much stronger than the expected 58.3. On top of that, the US non-farm payrolls released on Friday also came as a pleasant surprise, with the employment increase beyond expectations. Besides, a new stimulus package of $2.2 trillion unveiled by President Joe Biden last week adds to the overall market optimism. On Monday, the US stock market was trading higher with notable gains for all key stock indexes. The Nasdaq jumped 1.7%, the S&P 500 grew 1.4%, and the Dow Jones rose 1.1% to 33,534 points. The index for blue-chip stocks is expected to trade in the corridor of 33,200 to 33,700 points. Yesterday, the US dollar index fell steeply to 92.60 from 93.00 points. The US dollar is extending a losing streak for the third day in a row. Analysts warn that the US currency could stall its climb for long. Notably, yields of US treasuries are still holding at near 1.7%, which is a quite elevated level. The US dollar index is likely to trade in the corridor of 92.20 to 92.80 in the nearest days. Amid a decline across the board, the greenback is losing ground against its Canadian counterpart. The US dollar is showing minor weakness against the loonie, as the Canadian dollar is heavily dependent on oil prices, which in turn are also going down in response to OPEC decision made last week. The USD CAD pair is trading today at about 1.2540. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is trading steadily. It opened on Tuesday at near $59,000 per token. In the second half of the trading day, the price dipped to about $58,600. The bulls' efforts to push the price above the psychological level of $60,000 have been in vain. Bitcoin is rising cautiously due to several factors: a rally of the US stock market and euphoria about obvious improvement in the US employment. Moreover, the crypto market capitalization is on track to surpass the milestone $2 trillion. These factors do not allow Bitcoin to trade below the current levels. At the same time, altcoins are becoming serious driving forces of the crypto market. Investors are turning attention to other digital tokens, thus shifting focus away from Bitcoin. So, crypto experts project the most popular cryptocurrency to trade in the corridor of 58,000 to 59,000. They do not foresee a breakout of $60,000 in the near time. Despite optimistic market sentiment, the sharp rally of US stocks in the last 2 days points to a conclusion that such dynamics are typical before a deep downward correction. Large investment funds never buy assets under such market conditions, but wait for a notable retracement. Unlike the service sector, the US manufacturing sector is taking a break. Factory orders dropped 0.8% in February. And that's all for today. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you tomorrow.